How's it going, everybody? I got some stuff I ordered off Amazon and from another content creator. I figured I'd show you what I got. Got a couple silver bars. I wanted to order a couple things. I don't know why. I think it was just because of the dopamine. I want to get that dopamine hit of shopping. And why not just go shopping for money? So this was from Auction Kings on eBay. And look at this, the way it comes. It comes in this like, this little, reminds me of something like the Royal Mint would put out. It's got a little zipper thing. That's kind of cool. Interesting. And I probably need to look this up. Maybe I'll plug in something at the end looking this one up. But this is a 1983 service. Scottsdale service? Scottsdale Plumbing. Jeez. Parts and service from 1983. Keep me and never go broke. So check that out. This is in beautiful condition. It's almost like a proof like. Oh, and let's as long as I was going to show you some testing stuff too, because people have been asking about fake stuff. So I got my Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro. We can check this to make sure it's legit. Calibrate. And this, when you're ordering off eBay, it's handy to have some ways to verify some stuff. We'll place the sample under the sensor, and bam, these two arrows here indicate that it's good. It can be in the yellow or the green, and it just depends on where you move it. If you move it around, it'll show a little bit different. If you flip it over, still verified as good. Oh, I've got the precious metal weight at 5 ounces. I need to change that. It doesn't affect it really because it's still measuring it as silver. I'll even calibrate it again just to make sure. Now it's at 1 ounce. See, precious metal weight 1 ounce. And we'll put it under there and you get the same result. So that's a pretty cool bar from 1983. I'd never seen it before. I bought it, and how much did I pay for it? I was just watching an Amazon Flex driver on YouTube, so hopefully I don't bump that. I don't know why it interested me. Amazon Flex driving doesn't seem like it's a good way to make money, but if you like driving around, I would do it because it'd be, I think it'd be fun. Where's my purchase history? Boom. This was $42. So I did pay a pretty good premium for this. A $10 premium. That's like 25% premium, I think. But I wanted it. I got my dopamine hit. And I'm pretty sure that I'll get my money back out of it. It's not a common item, so it's kind of a collectible. I'll see if I can remember to splice in what I can find about it, and if it's in the guidebooks or not. This next one I got from Andrew Rodriguez on eBay. His is inside the thing. It comes in a cardboard. And in here I got an A-Mark bar. And this was $37. And this is one of those weird shaped bars. It's not the size of a traditional. It's a little bit shorter and narrower, but it's thicker. And so this one, 1 ounce, the sensor's not big enough really for it. So it's kind of in the yellow. Boom. Maybe it'll fit into the small sensor. Kinda, but not really. This one's a little bit tougher to test, but it's still measuring up as good. And I could verify with this slide that I've made off stuff I ordered off eBay. They kind of just go sliding down. Anyway, so these are both good. And the third one I got was from Tim's Stacking Adventure. I'll put a link to his channel down below. Let's see. This one is a Pan American Silver Corporation. And it came in this cool capsule. Look at that. Almost a proof-like finish. And this one put into the sensor. And this one, those two arrows are pointing off the charts, meaning this is fake. So this is a fake bar. And I knew that it was a fake bar. I saw it in one of his videos, and it is pretty embarrassing to show something in your videos and it ends up being fake. But I noticed it, and the only reason I noticed it is because I'd been in the same position that he had been with these. I took two of these. I sold, I think it was some Shield Arms magazines for the Glock 19X, and I traded it for silver. And out of the pile of silver I was sent, there was two of these Apmex bars, and I put a little fake label on there so I don't mix them up. And when Tim showed this on his channel, I was like, well, that's the same capsule as my fake bars. And then I noticed the finish was super shiny, like proof-like. You can see a mirror reflection of my finger in it, and that's not how Pan American silver bars are. They've got a little bit more of a, more like this, where it's not as reflective. And so I just went on Google and I said, just Googled fake Pan American silver bar and discovered that the easy way to tell is this. The S in silver should be more over here where the V is. So silver, the word silver should start over here, and there should be a big gap between in here. This should all be a gap. So when I saw that, I contacted Tim and I said, hey, I think that's fake. You might want to take it to the LCS. And the LCS said, oh, wow, yeah, they was super embarrassed. Tim was embarrassed. I was embarrassed when I got this. And I said, hey, ask if your dealer will let you keep them so we can make some educational videos about fake stuff. And his dealer was super cool and said, yeah, absolutely, make as many videos as you want. And I said, since I've got two of these, I'll send you one of mine if you send me one of yours. And that way we'll both have two fake examples. I'm going to make another label that says fake and put it on here as well. So now I've got three fakes because a buddy of mine years ago bought an ounce of gold off eBay, and this is fake. He paid for this years ago, and eBay's got really good policies if it's fake, but I didn't have this verifier, and my buddy didn't know. Well, there was no way, he didn't know that there was a lot of fakes out there, but this you can see it's much thicker than a regular gold bar. So he paid, I don't know, probably $1,200 for this bar, back when gold was $1,200. And I just tested it maybe 3 or 4 years ago for him, and we discovered that this was fake. And he let me borrow it to make videos with and just use as an example. But if I put it on this, it does the same thing, just arrows off the screen, says, nope, this is not real. He wrote this not real on there just so he doesn't get it confused with his regular gold stack. But he let me borrow this. I still need to get it back to him. He's been by a couple times, but I keep forgetting to give it to him, and he hasn't asked for it, so I'll keep using it in videos. But anyway, let's see what the note says from Tim. Thank you for pointing out that this bar was fake. A bit embarrassed. I would be too. That's super embarrassing to get a fake, but you know, if you can help other people, then it's worth it. He's going to do a video on it also, so I'll put a link to his channel so you can subscribe to him and hit the alert bell notification after you subscribe. That way you can catch the video of the one that I sent him. Let's see, he's going to do a video on it, so hopefully someone else doesn't make the same mistake and can learn from it. Thanks, Tim. So, yeah, that was really cool. I'm glad your dealer, Tim, was let you keep these for us to do videos on, and I'm glad you accepted the trade. So now we each have 2 examples of fake two different fake silver bars. And the weird thing about the APMEX one, I'll show it to you. It says 1 troy ounces. That's the killer telltale sign right there. It'd be 1 troy ounce. You don't need plural for a singular. So that was the main telltale. And they've since fixed that on fake bars. I've heard that there's other fake bars out there that are not incorrect like that. So one last thing I could show you also is this stack stick, or this the Sound Money Metals coin ping tester. I'll show you. Last time I did a video, I didn't show how this thing works. So let me unlock my phone. I have it set up for piece dollars, and then when you buy these, you can get a fake piece dollar, so you can test it against a real one. I've got a real one here too. So what you do is, let's zoom in, and I've got a link for these down in the description if you want to buy one. So what you do, you select piece dollar, and there's a paid app for this, but I just use the free stuff. So you check it. Just ping it a few times. Whoops, I guess I gotta press check. You can see the screen's rolling there. And then it says 0 out of 3 bad. And I'll show you a good one. They also come with this stack stick, but I don't use it. I just flick it against this little plate here. Here's a real piece dollar. And then we'll do check. You can hear the sound is much different. And on this one, 3 out of 3, great. So that's kind of a handy way to check these. If you're buying things like piece dollars, Morgan dollars, bullion rounds, it's handy. I haven't tried it on bars, but I'm pretty sure you can use it with bars. But if you're a guy that stacks Morgan and piece dollars, then this is a pretty cheap little tool, and it works really good with the free version of the app. Was there anything else? I can't remember. I always think of something else. Oh yeah, I'll see if I can find it in the book. This is either the end of the video, or hang on 1 second, I'll put in the results. Otherwise, I guess I'll just play something in anyway. Hang on 1 second, I'll go look in the book. Alright, so I found it. This one, Keep Me and Never Go Broke. Scottsdale Plumbing, Service and Parts. I had to go into this book, the 6th edition, which I've used like, I think now 5 times. It's a very unused book because it's kind of a hodgepodge, and it was under miscellaneous, unlisted, commercial, and oddities. And I don't know who makes it, but they've got it listed right here. It's Scott 1, that's the front and the back. And Scott 1 here, Scottsdale Plumbing. It's dated 1983, 1 ounce, no serial number, has a $20 rarity value, so in today's dollars probably around $55 to $60 in value. But that's all I can find off it. Anyway, I hope this helps. What else? Yeah, try and avoid these fakes and buy some real stuff. I'm going to separate all my fakes. That's real. This is fake. All the fakes go together with the pinger, pocket pinger. Anyway, I'm out of here. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next video. Mark Samuelson is the cool kid. Later. Have a great day, everybody.